Okay, let me know when we start streaming.
I just did. We're live.
You want to?
We're live. I'm putting an egg in the chat and everything. Now it's official.
All
right.
Hey,
hey guys, let me know when we're starting on.
There we go.
Yeah.
it's happened. We're
I
on.
wouldn't want to be caught. I wouldn't want to be caught. You know, just sort of midstream.
Unawares.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho. How do I zoom in this thing? Is it this one?
There's a hand icon. If you click the hand icon, then you can scroll using the mouse.
Also, if you click Control and mouse wheel, you can do it as well.
We're back. We're back to the Quiet Year game, you guys. It's me. It's Mon. It's Egg.
Yep.
Hello.
Those are all the players present. That's the full Dramatis Personae.
Yep. It's us.
Yep. That's it. Man, I think more podcasts should start with a full book style Dramatis Personae. I want a little insight into people's characters. Be like, starring Philo T. Hazard, being a Welsh artist, constantly on the verge of losing their mind. It'd be good. You get some insight right there.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that stuff used to do that, like just have a full Dramatis Personae at the start of the work.
I actually find it wild that they do it at the start of the work as well.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Just like
that's so
spoilers.
weird.
Why are there now 3 people? Okay, someone I think just dropped in, dropped down. That was weird. I wonder if maybe Hag did.
I'm a squid now, I think.
Are you a kid and a squid? Anyway.
No, I'm just a squid.
So, going back to a Quiet Year game, easiest thing to talk about is what are our abundancies and what are our scarcities. So, just from sort of top left onwards, I guess.
Well, I can see some of them.
That's it. I
don't have enough trees.
No trees.
Boats,
fuck all trees.
Our boats suck. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because we have any wood to build them out of.
I think it might be like safe travel.
Sure. Maybe we've got a whirlpool here. So
there is that whirlpool. That is true.
Good old
that seems bad.
Maybe.
And I think also we've got an issue trying to get ores and stuff by the looks of it. If you remember Heger's cool cave.
Yeah,
that's true.
It was pretty cool.
We've got a lot of faith though, which is good.
We do have a lot of faith.
You gotta have faith.
You gotta
believe in a thing.
You must.
I do believe that we also have quite a bit of trouble getting wood around these parts.
Yes.
Yes. We started with that. We've managed to build a surprising amount of buildings, considering we have no wood. I don't know what they're made from.
Something else. I can't remember what I was building with this clock.
They're just piled rocks.
It's rocks and clay.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's it. We model all our homes.
We've got lobster
and
pots,
thatch and that sort of stuff.
Agreed. So then we should probably take a look at ongoing projects. There's a horrible invasion team coming, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I remember adding that one, which is a 6-turn project.
Yeah. Yep.
And the point of that project is the army of monsters getting to the island.
That's a good sign. That's I love it. It'll be fine. And then
be fine.
I think our only other project is the church, which looks like it's about to complete.
Oh, I don't know if that was a church. I think it might have been I was building something behind the church, but I can't remember what it was.
Maybe it was a school as part of the church,
maybe,
or something like that.
Or like a major research place or something.
It's got kind of a bell on the top.
No, that's a church. That was a church, and that was completed.
Is it? Right.
Yeah.
And then I started building something else behind it to make it look like a town, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, unless anyone wants to go back to the previous Quiet Year game and find out.
The school sounds sensible. School sounds something I probably would say.
Let's say it's a school. Cassandra's down there.
Cassandra's there.
Yeah.
There's some sort of marauderish fellows. We found an oil derrick a while ago. You remember that?
And someone found that weird green orb thing.
No, it's not.
It's a golden
egg. Did I draw
egg.
that in green?
Yes, you did.
It's a golden egg.
School's golden. I'm outnumbered here, aren't I? So, yes.
That is true. Now we can shape reality as we want it.
You control the colours.
Yes. I've realised what's happening with the trees thing, by the way.
Oh, really?
It's no longer a scarcity, but it's no longer an abundance, because I did a project to set up some nets.
Oh, right, yes, that's what the equal sign is.
Wait, I suddenly don't own my layer anymore. Oh, no, I do.
Everything
is fine.
Okay. Also, Teeth has a small army of men in hats.
Yes, That's the Horse Lords.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure where they're lords really, but they're
Nothing else to add about them. They're just
They're
men in
people
hats
on
who like
horses.
mounted bowmen.
mounted men.
Yes.
Who's this cheeky champion with the Santa beard, by the way?
The fisherman.
Yeah.
This one.
I'm not. Yeah, I think.
he's a
Oh, are they
fisherman.
lobster pots?
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
because there's lobster pots now, which there weren't to begin with, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That
Do we
man
need to
loves
put
lobster.
put a plus next to that as well because it's a resource,
I don't know if it's an
or
abundance,
was it a
though.
project?
I think it might have
It
been one
was-
of those things that kind of shows up,
It was a project, I'm pretty
Right,
sure,
right.
but
like
not a big one.
just as the game goes on.
I've also
Yeah.
made the golden egg, an actual
Oh, it's
golden
gold now.
egg.
Okay,
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
You cannot tell the difference. It looks like there's an explosion here as well, and I can't work out why.
I think it was
it's
a fight. I can't remember
Yeah,
who was fighting, though.
I think it was a fight between the mercenaries, or well, not the mercenaries, but the
Was that
the huntsman.
Captain Scaven's guys?
Yeah, Captain Scaven's huntsmen who were going to hunt the monsters that were around, I guess, and the church being like, "Nah, bro." Yeah, I think, and there was also the flop house over there.
Oh yeah, which now has a hole in it.
Which now has a hole in it, which was a terrible, traumatic event.
Didn't that happen like the turn after we fucking finished it as well?
I
Just
think
to
so,
I
cement.
think so.
God,
Which, to be honest, is quite, you know,
Funny as
appropriate
hell.
for a flop house. But yeah,
that it flopped. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, yeah. Also, that is just in a shit state in general.
Mm. Yeah, I think we're pretty much caught up. I think that was a very succinct words. It was a good summary.
Yeah,
Should we move on to summer in that case? Anyone
sure.
got anything else they want to add?
So
Should we go alphabetical order? Should we go egg, philo, mon?
sure.
Egg, do you mind going first, or would you rather I did actually?
Let's go Philo egg. That's the order that our layers are in.
Okay, all right.
It's like a turn order.
All right. Okay. Or no,
Do we
no,
need
really, I
to? Do we need
insist.
to make an extra drawing or something to signify that it is summer?
No. Well,
no, I think
if you really want to, you can do it, but
we can use our human memories to work it out.
True.
I think we're rolling D13s here.
we've
That's an
drawn
interesting
cards.
choice.
That's what we're doing. Remember, with that card drawer thing.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Card
Or I could
drawer.
go grab my tarot cards, put them into decks, and we can use those again.
Shit. I found a really complicated one on random.org. Does anyone have a good deck of cards that isn't shit?
Not the mine needs sorting. It's all shit.
Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this.
What was the one
This
we
is
used
exactly
before?
why I was
Maybe
just
we can
rolling
find
one
it.
D13. Right. Okay. I'm using playing cards generator. This'll do, I think.
Yeah, I've got one as well.
Okay.
Found the one that we used before. It's
Yeah.
All right.
It's this one.
Oh, is it?
I
It's the
seem to
one.
recall this one.
That's the one that was in the chat
Whatever.
anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow, I have...
Regardless, summer is diamonds. I immediately got the Joker, which isn't a thing in this game.
Okay,
I
great.
immediately got another Joker, which isn't a
Quick,
thing
roll
in this
Batman.
game.
Yeah.
A queen. Right, okay. There we go. Got there eventually. Honestly. Queen. A project finishes early. Which one? Why? Ooh, that's a good question. What projects do we have on the board
We've
right
only
now?
got two, which is the school and the horrible hordes.
What if it's the Horde?
No,
It's
I
either
think-
finishing the school or it is the terrible black horde from the
no,
wastelands.
we've only just set up. If you do make the hordes arrive, I know what I'll do next. But up to you.
What if the Horde comes, but it's like a bait and switch thing, and they don't, just totally
They
destroy
ride
it?
up, but we knock over the bridge, so they just kind of stand on the cliff, looking awkward.
That's a good point. Do they have boats?
Maybe
Isn't
not,
the Talon
actually.
like quite cliffy? That was the impression I had, that it's
Yeah.
The
raised.
Talon is very cliffy.
Yeah,
Look,
so they
that-
have to climb.
live in like the wasteland, so I don't
Yeah.
think that they really have boats to speak of.
What if the project finishes early, but it finishes early by them just forming a very uncomfortable encampment, like a stone's throw away from us,
Yeah, sure, that works.
like
Sure,
literally on
yeah.
that mountaintop? Do you wanna do that one, Mon? That
Sure, yeah.
it's your project, isn't it? So
Work, artist,
Yeah.
work.
how do you think it finishes?
Um, I know how it finishes.
Mhm.
Um, the monster army preparing for the assault is by surprise joined by a foreign wizard who uses his magic to teleport the entire striking force to the forward towards their goal. However, it turns out that because of the limitations of this wizard's magic, they cannot be teleported over water,
Yeah,
and that
hydrophobic
causes them.
wizards, it's a well-known trope.
Yes. So the teleport cannot cross any water, so that is why they are now over there.
What is the wizard's name?
Um, the wizard's name. Oh shit. Yeah, it keeps doing this weird thing where it wait, there we go.
You
Okay,
could just add
everything's
yourself a new layer, that might do it.
yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, this wizard's name. I'll come back to that actually.
Okay,
When
sorry.
I found out a great name.
Gromlet.
Names are hard, that's fair. All right. Shall I keep going anyway?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What do you do next on your turn? I suppose you tick clocks, don't you?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the one remaining project on
Yay, we
our
did
on our clock finishes. What does the completed what does the project finishing look like?
It is the school opens. There's a school now. The children don't have to
Be illiterate.
be illiterate. Yeah, sure. We're trying to make a society.
They
here.
can choose to be illiterate, but they don't
Choose
have to
be
be.
illiterate. Yes, this is the now have the choice offered to them.
Yes.
So we've got
Awkwardly, though, the choice is written down, so it's kind of biased towards
Yeah.
the people who are already literate.
we're maybe educating people about the world outside of our faith of Abadar. Is Abadar in it? Is Abadar?
Sure.
Yeah, it is Abaddon.
Yeah, because
It's definitely
you
a-
made us that extremely informative infographic involving Nicolas Cage before we started playing this. I remember.
Yes, indeed.
I
did
could
do
probably
that.
pull it up for the stream. Has file from
I like that you're redrawing the chariot, Mon.
Hell
Like, you
yeah.
haven't moved it, you're full on redrawing the same chariot. God damn it, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yes. Alright, and my project. It's Project Discover Something New, or ooh, what's the other thing that you can do? Hold a discussion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold a discussion actually. Sat sort of in a sort of rough semicircle on the other side of the cliffs to the monster encampment.
All right.
Well, what do we actually doing about this then, guys? Because there's quite a lot of them, and they are this cliff gap is only 57 feet away. That's actually not very far. What are we doing? On?
I think I am going to take the role of Captain Scarven,
Okay.
who has left his mercenary band to come represent himself and his
And
mercenary band.
His mercenaries' interests.
His mercenaries' interests.
Skaven and the Skavelets.
Yes, and
Team
he-
Skaven.
and he says, well, he says something, you're sure, but honestly, it just sounds like grunting. And his translator says, well, Captain Scarven thinks that the pacifism of the church can no longer be tolerated, and in fact, the mercenaries, well, not the mercenaries, the huntsmen should be led back into the town and allowed to join the colony again in order to defend them from the incoming monster horde.
Egg?
I'm just a random townsperson. Yeah, there's no point in kicking people out of the town, and then there's literally no town left for them to be kicked out of, which is what we're looking at here, because there's big old ugly horde of monster people over there, and they might take some time to figure out how to build a bridge, but I'm not keen to see what happens if they get here, and we don't have any way to defend ourselves.
So it's settled then. We should think about potentially letting the armed men back into the village to, square off against the other armed men. Monsters. Good. Alright, and that's my turn. It's yours next, Mon.
All right, I'm just gonna finish this monster horde here.
That's a very hordy horde. There's a lot of hordes involved there.
Lots of
Or
Yeah,
monsters.
Very nice, very nice.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So first of all, I draw a card. Yeah.
Yup. So draw
Okay.
a diamond card.
The
Queen
five,
has already gone.
5 of diamonds.
Do you have the PDF up, or do you want the options?
Oh shit! I don't have the PDF actually. Do
Okay.
you have it up?
Yes. So 5 of diamonds. A project finishes early. What led to its early completion? Or the weather is nice and people can feel the potential all around them, along with the monster horde. Start a new project.
Well,
I
there's only
am
really only
going
one
to-
option.
Yeah,
I'm going to start a new project.
controversial.
Yes. The project is because the weather is in fact indeed quite nice.
It's very
And
nice.
the project that I am going to start is, now that the sun is out and shining in summer, is the monster wizard is going to channel the energy of the sun to lay dry a shallow portion of this water segment here so that the horde can cross.
It's that famous wizard,
That's
Monster
just
Moses.
Moses, yeah. They still have to climb,
Yes.
though.
Yes. And
How many ticks do you think that takes?
I think that is still a reasonable amount, so I'm going to give that 3 ticks.
Yeah, it's a pretty complicated ritual, I suppose,
Yeah, yeah.
Especially considering, he does have a canonical hatred of water, so,
This is true. This is very true.
it requires a lot of experimentation without going anywhere near the water or touching it,
Yes.
which, that adds some hoops to jump through right there.
Yeah.
He looks very tall. Is he 11 kobolds in a jacket?
No, I'm actually redrawing him to be a bit less tall.
Oh, okay. He's only 7 kobolds in a jacket.
Yeah.
We were joking at the D&D game that I was at that the gnome and the other halfling could all stack together. Tends to be
Nice.
just one person.
I mean, it's a good call. You should.
Okay. Then.
Oh, I like his jacket.
Yeah.
It's radical. It's
Got the
flames on it,
lapels
so you
going
know
on
it's
there.
cool.
Okay, so Project Dice tick down,
There aren't any.
which I suppose does include Magical Jim and his magical, death to humanity.
Yes.
So you can discover something new, you can start a project, or you can hold a discussion. Of course, the thing we just did.
Yes. Okay. I'm also going to give him like a bit of
It's 1 tick as well. Oh, he's casting the spirit bomb off. For fuck's sake.
channeling the sun and all that.
That malarkey.
Yes, and all that malarkey. Okay. So what I can now do is start a project, right?
Yeah, you could start a project.
I can start a project. I can hold a discussion.
Or you can discover something new.
I think I will discover something new. And what that will be is now that
Mon noises.
yes, mon
Huh.
noises. Hmm. Huh.
Testificates intensify.
Yes.
Dear.
God, I now I remember that they were used to be called testificates.
I still call them
That's such-
certificates. I'm old
That's
school.
that's such a great name. Honestly, it's a shame that I've forgotten that.
Well, now
Okay,
you remembered again. Like your life has improved.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
agreed.
sun shines once again.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add an abundance here, I think. And the abundance that I'm going to add is now that the school has been completed, I am going to add an abundance of
Education.
educated villagers. And I'm
Motivated,
We're
bright,
smart
young
as
people.
fuck. We're about to be completely wiped off the face of the island by some monsters, but dang, we know some things.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have some nerds at the very least.
Yeah. Okay. Can I draw?
Okay.
This? No.
So we
Just
now
think it's
have
well to educate
three
people enough,
factions on the
though.
island.
Jack,
Yeah.
could you remove like a bit of the top ruin part there so I can draw the educated people around the? Actually, I'll just draw them somewhere else. That's cool.
Okay,
Well,
good,
it's a
because I lost
project
my
as well,
tablet
right?
pen for a pretty long time there.
Yeah, that's no
I
problem.
actually
then.
know what my pen
Um,
is. It's just in a really hard to reach place.
What is?
My tablet pen.
Oh, yeah.
And I've knocked it down the back of my computer and I can't reach it without moving my
And the
entire PC.
intellectuals are giants! Ha 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 ha!
Yes.
We shall use them to fight!
There we go.
Knowledge
Full
is
on
formed
kaiju
by
now.
standing on the shoulders of giants, as we all know.
Indeed, very
As we
very
all
good.
do from time to time.
Said by Isaac Newton?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Oh, Isaac.
I saw it written on a £2 coin once, so it must be true.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Educatees.
I mean, that's how he came up with gravity, don't you know?
Yeah.
By standing
He,
on the shoulders of giants. Well, I
He
mean,
thought
By
apple
dropping an apple off the
shoulder of a giant. Yeah.
giant.
A local giant happened to, trip and fall with an apple, and, it smashed into his head at great force. And, after he woke up from the 18-month long coma, he came up with this whole gravity thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Isaac Newton's
Before
a
that,
fucking
most
weirdo,
things just
so-
floated because no one had formally defined it.
Yeah.
Did you know that the dude stuck a pin into his eye just to see what happened?
How'd it go?
Actually, absolutely fine. He suffered no lasting problems because of it.
I'm not mad about that, but I am very impressed.
I know, me too. It was the 16 fucking hundreds. That was no
Should we do the next
antibiotics.
turn, or?
Yes, sorry.
yeah,
carry
sure,
on.
yeah.
Two is sharing interesting facts. Oh, it's my turn now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'll generate a random card. It's the 8.
Do it. The 8. The 8?
8
Yes.
diamonds.
I want Yu-Gi-Oh style reactions to everything. in this
God,
game.
that's such a good thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Like
It's a good
extremely.
trope.
Yeah, it's a great
It's
trope. I
been
love
a
Oh, these
hot
are
decade
really
and a
good
half
prompts.
since I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh, so
Ah. These are good prompts. I like this turn a lot.
I know you like the quiet year.
Mm.
Well, go on then. What
Yeah,
is
but
it?
this one in
I
particular
don't have
is
the
very good.
thing. I can't find it.
Oh, do you not have the PDF open? Right,
Yep.
sorry. I was waiting on you. 8. Someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why do they do this? Or, a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion. Start a foolish project.
I mean, it's gotta be fucking Cassandra, right?
I mean, it has to be
It's
Cassandra,
gotta be
I think.
either of the two options here, to be honest.
Going.
Yeah.
What was the first one again?
Someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why?
I don't feel like she's got enough power yet to do that, since she's still a youngish Cassandra. So
Yeah.
I think she's going to find some people from somewhere that don't hate her and start building a fucking tower, because wizards, man, they need them.
I mean, wizards do that, and we do now have a lot of educated people who would know how to build towers.
I mean, I uneducate people to drag the stone around and not to question why I'm doing this. maybe she entices away some of Scaven's mob.
Should I draw this?
One of you, if you could, maybe. Probably not in the town. Probably like here.
Like near Cassandra's face? Do you want me to do that? Or
Do you want me to draw the tower underneath Cassandra's face so it looks like the top of the
yes,
tower is
that's
Cassandra's face?
perfect. Do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I mean, I can move Cassandra's face if you want.
No, I don't think you should.
Okay, good.
Right. What else are you doing on your turn? So project dice tick. So
I'm starting.
I suppose that's one for the magic tower again. How many
I
weeks
feel
do you
like
think
this is
that?
going to be a fairly hefty one because there's going to be some weird ass equipment in there. So maybe 4, 5.
That seems reasonable. I'd say maybe 5.
Here we go. Ugly circles.
Yeah, it's fine. No one can draw a circle. Circles are a myth.
Especially not with a mouse. Mon's doing it better.
Wait, why are there?
There we go.
I love that there were 6 for a second there. It's real confusing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, very
so you
nice.
can start a project, discover something new, or hold a discussion.
Am I going to start another project?
You could.
God, I
mean,
love this Cassandra tower. It's so good.
Not so embarrassing
like a
with your
weird
nice,
Eye of Sauron
your nice
analog.
line art
It
of my
is.
like 5-year-old scribble at the top. I mean, there is a project I really want to get going, but I don't know if now's
Do
the
it.
right time. The project being Knock Knock, It's the Tide Knights.
Knock knock, it's the Tide Knights is a very good prompt. That said, one of the things
have
that
you
can
seen
happen
the
this
history
month...
of Japan? The Bill
You what?
Wirtz History of Japan. Bill Wirtz's History of Japan. It's not
I've
Knock,
seen
it's
History
Europe.
of the World.
Yeah, I have seen History of Japan. It's very good.
Well, I was quoting it. Knock Knock, it's Europe. It's Knock Knock, it's the Tide
Nice.
Knights.
Very good.
You should
Open
add the
the
Tide
talent.
Knights if you want to add the Tide Knights.
Yes, but I feel like has there been like we've got a scarcity of safe sea travel, right? That's what we've got going
Yes.
on over here.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna show up.
You could discover something new and have it be like a Tide Knight fort, and then they start coming back to try and repopulate it or something.
No, I think how long ago was this? This was 300 years, yeah. So
Yes.
that's more or less when the Tide Knights were getting going. So that's still...
Oh, okay.
It's probably
Fine.
like just within a couple decades, maybe, of them splintering off from whatever weird sea cult they were part of before. Which
God,
we
Tide Knight backstory is wild.
Well, they started out as regular paladins, but then they were like, wait a second. Maybe it's more important for us to protect people from monsters than it is to go around worshipping some dude that may or may not give us some powers. So,
Which, valid. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are you doing then? What's the turn here?
they sail up in their big boat, and where are they gonna start? Well, first things first. Maybe the discussion then is the Tide Knights have sailed up in a boat, like their scouting party. Like, hey, can we build a fort here? If you help us out, if you give us donations so we can feed our troops, we can protect you from monsters on the coast. We might be able to do something about the monsters that aren't on the coast, but they're not really our wheelhouse. So discussion where are we let the Tide Knights
once
in?
they're more than a mile inland, we can't do anything about it, man.
We start breaking out in hives if we go more than that further inland from that. We'll call
Okay,
our
how does
boats
the
and harpoons
discussion
and
start?
things. So yeah, that's discussion. We'll Tide Knights in, out, shake it all about.
Ooh, that is a robot voice there for a second.
I think that was your internet.
Yeah, probably was.
I can say again if you'd like, but just
Hello.
discussion, pitching discussion. Tide Knights.
Yes.
Yes. No. How do we feel
Y/N.
about these beautiful people?
Yes.
Extremely intelligent and
I
attractive
think
ladies.
I will take the role here of Father, who says, although the Tide Knights have acted bravely and faithfully, it is of much distress to me that they have renounced their faith and are now operating on godless terms. On this account, I believe that they should not part of this god-loving community.
I forgot how much clerics hate Tide Knights.
I feel like just religious folks maybe do, but that's
yeah,
fine.
they make him a bit uncomfortable.
I play as one of the very educated people from
newly
from
freshly
the
educated.
from the school, and he draws a graph. and neither of the axes are labeled, so it's not entirely clear what the graph symbolizes. But it does have a sort of sharp upward triangle on it, and he says, "Yes."
Nice.
He's very educated. He drew a graph and everything. I mean, the results
Yeah.
don't lie.
Am I allowed to be a Tide Knight?
I think you started with a question, so you can end with a statement.
I'm really bad at discussions. I've noticed in this game.
That's the statement.
Like, fuck, having a conversation. I can't do that.
Fair.
Yeah. That's it. I can't. Nothing else.
Yes. A finger
Alright.
point. Yes.
Okay.
We point at the graph and also say yes.
Yes.
Where I am.
Still not entirely clear what the graph is for or what it symbolizes, but it's fine.
I'm choosing to believe that it's deaths to sea monsters in areas with Tide Knights, and it's a decrease.
It's sea monster density.
Yeah, as Tide Knights go up, sea monster density goes down.
Right, it's my turn, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes. I
Yeah,
believe
it must
so.
be. So, number 3 I got. Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project relating to food production. Or, summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness and conquest. Which is fantastic, because that's very accurate to what we were just talking
We
about.
do need some
true.
some of that going on. are you
What do I think they build? I keep thinking about, with the Tide Knights, like, you know those ocean forts that they built in, like, World War II?
Well, the really ugly
little-
ones, yeah.
Yeah, the really ugly ones. So I think I'm gonna build, like, a little Tide Knight staging post out over this way.
Okay, I don't know what this way is. Okay. Oh, right,
This
like
way.
actually in the ocean. Okay, sure.
Yes. These are waves.
I was thinking of something else.
I mean, it can be both.
I was thinking of the little concrete ones that you get on the shore. If you've ever seen any of those.
I don't know why it's just got pointy bits on here. I'm not really thinking straight before I start drawing, so...
I'm sure we could think of some use.
It's essentially just a big pile of stones that has like a little wooden castle right on the top of it.
Okay,
Um,
sure. Fire's gonna take a while.
Yeah, like let's go for a 5. I feel like that's
Yeah.
vaguely equivalent to Cassandra's tower.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
ticks
that
down, doesn't
this
it?
one starts on the seafloor.
Oh, that's
And then one checks away,
Yep.
as does
Mine
Cassandra's
does.
tower.
Also, the horrible death laser.
Also
Yes.
the wizard.
Yes, also the wizard.
Where we should do something
Shall I
about
cross
that.
off a box there?
Yes.
Wait, surely there should be 2. No, that should have finished this turn.
Should I?
Oh, true.
Uh-oh.
Because Mon made it on his turn as like as the card part of the turn. Then it was Egg's
dear.
turn, and that's mine. So the wizard
dear.
finished.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the game.
He's firing his
Yes,
laser.
that's the game, guys. Failure
Um,
condition.
He immediately murders us.
God.
What actually happens?
So what happens is, as Dormani, that's his name, Dormani. I've made a little picture of him. Wait, I'll send it in the. I'll put it in the chat. And he's come from the faraway city of Marinette on Mars, which also known as the Diamond City. And this is him.
Oh, wow.
Horns? Horns.
Yes, he's a tiefling.
Oh. Very nice.
So that's Domani, and he has finished the sunbeam, and I think from the village, everyone sort of, oh wow, it's a pretty sunny day out actually. As suddenly the light of the sun flares up, and there's just this beam of light that beams down from the sun, and it vaporizes
No, that's not good.
a part of this water over here, allowing the troops possibly to cross.
That seems fine. Okay, good. Any other projects finished this turn? No, doesn't look like. So it's now the rest of my turn, I guess.
Oh, so it's on your turn? Oh, right, yes. Sorry.
Yes. So the rest of my turn, I'm going to discover something new, and it is a rock fall or a like a sinkhole.
Right. Cool.
Here, right in the sort of midst of the
Old ruins.
yeah, of the Skyrim ruins.
Yes.
Yep. That's my turn. Mon, you next.
Yes, indeed. So, I am going to draw a card first of all.
Good start. Solid
Yes.
start.
Yes. The 4. Has the 4 been drawn yet?
It has not.
Okay.
4. The eldest among you dies. What caused the death?
Oh no.
The eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not reduce project dice this week.
Oh no.
Oh, cool! It's thundering now.
You
Sorry,
are.
and it's thundering in real life.
Oh no.
I don't
I think
like
I can hear it a
thunder,
little bit.
So if you hear me whimpering, don't worry about it.
Oh, buddy. Oh, fella.
I'm gonna go get some moral support from my bed. Hold on. Carry on.
That's a good call.
Okay.
So, eldest among you dies. What happened, or
Do we think that
eldest
Father is the oldest among us?
I mean, we have 3 named PCs in this, or
Yeah, this is true.
4 named people actually. It could be the Fire Mage, I guess. But,
yeah, I don't think he is that old. No, I think. God. Yeah, honestly, I think Father just croaks.
Is it the sub sort of question there is what's the what caused the death?
Oh, good question, actually.
Cassandra.
Embarrassing bathroom related injury is my vote.
Yeah.
He fell in the privy and drowned.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, where to go?
That is horrible. I think that he
Gets turned into a bird by Cassandra.
That's so specific.
God, if that was it, that's like an all-out attack.
It's kind of a MO,
Cassandra.
but
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you know what? Yes. That's actually
just
what happens.
think he's dead.
Although the townsfolk do not know who did it.
well, I assume they just find like his robes on the ground. Like,
yeah,
oh my
I
God,
think.
what happened to him?
They think he full on Jedi'd.
Yeah, and there's just
I
like
think.
this really distressed sparrow outside.
Yeah, I think so. I think that Cassandra has like cast an evil spell from her mirror or whatever she has in her tower.
She does like mirrors.
From like level 2 of the still under construction Wizard's Tower.
Yeah, I think because it's still under construction, and one of the only things that has been built is the bathroom. She's doing it just with like the reflection in the water in the bathtub.
Yeah, sure, why not?
And I think she has turned Father into a bird. He's a bird now.
I'm going to add a very small bird to the map.
And get rid of
Yes.
Father.
Yeah, I will just. Where's my eraser?
This looks more like a duck.
It does. It's so cute. I love it.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's very surprised by this development.
Man, the storm's really coming.
Fantastic.
I was not expecting that. It was sunny earlier
I don't think
today.
yeah. So Project Dice tick.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
All right. Yeah, that's Cassandra's Tower.
Looks like only 2 projects at the moment.
What's the second? Oh yeah, the sea fort.
Yeah, it's a
High
C4.
dice.
Maybe I should try and tidy this up a little bit. It looks a little natty.
I mean,
maybe.
have you seen my circles? My clock. Every time, I've probably mentioned this before when we played Quiet in the past, but every time clocks is mentioned, I think of the Coldplay song.
I mean, valid.
All right.
It's a pretty good jam.
It's a bit of a banger. Okay, so it's you've ticked clocks, so you need to hold a discussion, discover something new, or start a project.
Yes, I will start a project. Well, the logical project, really.
The mission oh fuck.
Yes, mission oh fuck. I think.
Which is the name of the guy who's leading it, of course.
Yeah,
No,
I
we've already
think.
established his name was Dormani.
Well, that's the wizard. The
Oh,
leader
that's
is the
true.
one with
This
the
guy.
chariot.
the
Yeah, and
turtle.
I'm drawing him right now, actually.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that there's going to be 2 project dice here for the army to cross and be on the island of the community.
It'll be.
Oh boy. Yeah.
We should probably do something about that, huh?
Yeah.
It'll probably be fine. It'll work itself out. It's your turn now, Egg.
It's me. I'm
It's you.
going to draw a card because that's what the game's about.
That's
Ace.
a good start, yes. 8.
Ace, appropriately
Uh,
enough.
8 we just did.
Ace 1.
Ace, right, I see.
Ace.
A contingent within the community demand to be heard. Who are they, or what are they asking for? Which does kind of fit. A contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why did they damage it? Is it permanent? This could kind of fit with the whole... There's just kind of a small horde parked up there at the moment.
They're not a contingent within our community, though. They're not part of our community.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, they're on the map.
Yeah. I mean, so are these dudes. They're just...
I mean, technically they're a faction within the community, though, you know?
So, what were the options again? They have caused problems, or they are...
The options are... a contingent within the community demand to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why did they damage it? Is it permanent?
Could I say something like the Merc guys demand to be paid if they're gonna fight these monsters that are coming over?
Yeah, that'd probably satisfy the first thing, certainly.
Or demand to be let in, because we had that discussion, but I don't think anything came of it, so...
Yeah, also fair. Maybe they act out on their frustrations and damage something in the community.
Yeah, I feel like the first one, where they're making demands without... What, I've forgotten again.
Alright, it's, they demand to be heard. Who are they, and what are they asking for? So they don't actually do anything about it. They just demand to be heard.
Yeah. But that doesn't pay us... That's the demand, I guess.
Fair enough. And that's the hunter men.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Project Dice tick.
Oh, yeah.
Alarming siren sound.
Yep.
What is that alarming noise?
Have you got alarming sirens? Is that what you're saying? In real life?
No. I was goofing.
Mon's one ticks up as well.
Sorry?
The wizard's clock ticks
Yeah,
one.
Mon just,
I've
Jack
just
just did it.
ticked it.
I'll do the other half. There you go.
And it's hold a discussion, discover something new, or
Could I have
start a project.
The Mercs setting up in town?
you want to start a project for some sort of building for the mercs, or like a little camp for them?
Or an encampment.
Okay. How many ticks?
Hopefully less than 2. 2 or fewer. Because they are trying to get there, I assume, in time to at least encounter the Horde. So two ticks, maybe? 2 clocks?
Yeah, that sounds solid.
It's not like it's a
I don't
permanent...
think it would get finished in time if it was 2 ticks.
Well, it depends on what kind of encampment we're talking about. If it's like just sort of like battlements and reinforcements and like like pikes and stuff in the ground, I think that could be finished on two ticks.
Well, yes, but the wizard thing ends in 1 tick.
Ah, yes, that's also true.
No, it doesn't. It's got 2 ticks left, hasn't it?
No, it was only a 2-tick clock to begin with.
No, it's not. It's 3.
No, it's a 2.
Oh, that's weird. I can see another circle.
Really?
Weird. Okay. Sure,
Huh.
1 tick then. Let's make it.
Oh yeah, that's 3 on Egg's screen. What the shit?
Huh, that's so weird.
Yeah. I'll refresh, shall I? Let's see if that fixes it.
It's an odd one.
Very strange.
There we go. It's gone.
Extremely strange.
Weird.
Hmm.
I feel like Mon, you should
Concerning.
when you get the chance, you should move the dudes.
Yes.
Dudes.
Oh, yes,
right,
those
I see,
dudes.
yeah.
I will move those dudes.
Yeah, when you get the chance.
Right.
I have
Okay.
a chance right
So
now.
that's Egg's turn, and it's back around to me. Haha, it's me. I shall generate a token or a card of some kind. Done that one. I don't think we've done a 9 yet.
No, don't think so.
Ooh, 9. A project fails. Which one?
Oh.
Why? Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. I kind of want to go for the former and make it be the monsters sort of invasion thing fails because now we've got hunters pulling up there. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's-
and they've
that-
got these
that-
weird people with giant boats and armor and stuff setting up not too far away as well.
Yeah. What if it's now like an uncomfortable stalemate with folks on either side of the little land bridge that has now been created?
Is that permanent?
Yeah, I think that works. I think
Like,
if
There's
the
essentially a
project fails-
very close border.
Yeah, they're at the very least they're stalled on the other side.
Alternatively, what if the land bridge is a little bit bigger and they just now build on the land bridge?
Who? Us or them?
How do you mean?
The monster folks. Because I sort of figured that this was more of a permanent thing because it seemed like some sort of divine thing, but
Yeah, it took them 3 weeks to gather up the strength to do the ritual.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, I
the
feel like
monsters are
this
your
is-
faction. Whatever you think.
Well, I mean, no, I think one of the fun things about the Quiet Year is that other people can sort of not really infringe, but sort of like do stuff
That's
with
good.
things that you've put on the map
Yeah,
that
like
you
I
didn't
did stuff
expect.
with your mercs.
Okay.
And,
Well,
So I will
yeah,
leave
project
this, absolutely
fails.
leave this to you.
Project fails and it's almost like Cold War style. We have like hunters on one side.
Right.
That's what these are.
Yeah, I'll draw monsters on the other.
So there's now literally like there are some probably pikes and stuff up as well, but it's very much kind of they're now facing each other over
This is
literally
getting,
like
like-
this tiny little beak.
Slightly.
I've drawn the chariot in a mini version.
Star versus Forces of Evil.
You
Yes.
A bit Star versus Forces of Evil. There's quite a lot of monsters
Yeah.
for the humans going on in that.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds good. The show really escalated, I think. Okay, so
Very
that project ends.
Oh yeah,
Maybe I should get around to watching that at some point. I haven't watched many cartoons recently.
ticking off.
So that
things.
project ends. Clock's tick.
Cassandra's tower is done. She's got power now.
So what's the scene of Cassandra's tower finishing up?
It's pretty big. There's definitely some weird lights going on, like the first couple days that it's there. Well, she does weird bullshit to summon
Should
magic
we
from the
put?
earth.
No, actually, let's just leave it like that. Let's leave the head on.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it
head
makes
has
it
to stay on.
goofy.
It's,
Yeah.
I liked your cool drawing.
yeah.
Well, get rid of this because I'm not here anymore to judge her. She's like,
No,
"Oh, fine."
no, leave the head on.
No, I got rid of the little
she
judgy
rubbed
face.
out the like eye roll
The
emoji.
judgy face.
Oh right,
Which was
I see.
demonstrating the fact that she was like, "Hey, give me stuff," and the townspeople were like, "What the fuck? Who are you? Go away."
What the fuck? Right. Okay. And one more thing for me to do. Huh. I'm gonna add a scarcity.
Oh,
And the scarcity is going to be. Oh, I thought I had a good one, and then I realized it was summer piss.
scarcity of nice weather. I mean, something like England.
Yeah, but we don't have nice weather. We either have terrible weather or too nice weather.
Yep.
At which point, we're all kind of fucked anyway.
Well, it's like usually like 2 perfect days.
Yeah. I'm going to add a food scarcity. And the food scarcity is essentially that we can't send folks out to the mainland to sort of explore anymore because there's a monster encampment right there. And crucially, a lot of the fish have migrated south for the summer.
Makes sense. Okay.
There we are. There's a fish, and he's got his little bundle, and he's going south
That's
for the
cute.
summer.
I love that. That's very
Oh,
cute.
little happy fish with his little bag. And his body's coming with him.
I was trying to do like perspective, but it actually just looks like it's 3 fish of varying sizes.
It's him and his 2 sons.
They were the only fish. Yes, they've gone south for the winter, so now we've very clearly got a scarcity, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Mon, it's yours.
Aha, good.
Haha, it's you.
Yes, it's me. I'm just.
Oh, my encampment ticked off.
Ha. So now there is the hunters' encampment.
Yeah, the hunters finally have a home.
Yeah.
Oops, I just kicked something.
All right. Okay. I think what is going to happen now that this is all going on is I'm going to start a project.
Did you tick the card first?
Oh wait, I didn't. That's a good point. All right, the six of diamonds.
The 6 of diamonds.
Yes.
Outsiders arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or outsiders arrive in the area. How many? How are they greeted?
I mean, this turn the Tide Knight thing ticks off. Could be that.
It could be more Tide Knights, or it could be something else entirely.
That's true.
Maybe the monsters are trying to make peace now.
I have an idea, I think.
Okay.
So bear with me for a moment. No, actually, I shouldn't.
Okay, just this one.
I shouldn't erase that. I am going to. There is an outsider in the area who arrives under the guise of a knight who has snuck through the lines using the magic of invisibility, and who has crossed over the island, going to Cassandra's tower, from where he has sensed the great potential of accumulating magic. And Domani, the monster mage, has come knocking on Cassandra's door in the mid of night. And he's there to discuss mage business.
Magic, thanks.
Yes.
He wants to set up an Etsy store with her. Yeah, I've seen this with a lot of mages.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yes. So yeah, that is what's going on there. And as a thing that I will do.
Just as a note, clocks check. So the
Yes.
Tide Knight Fort finishes up.
Ding
Mhm.
ding.
I think, yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's probably like with boats, they swing like a bottle of wine against it, but it's a
Woo.
really, really tall town, so it's such a long road.
Nice. I like that.
Sorry, please
Okay.
continue.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start a discussion, and that discussion is going to be the discussion between the mages. And I think that I'm going to start off as Dormani, the mage, the wizard from the monsters, and his what's his voice going to be like?
I'm gonna take a guess and say it's like, nah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
The Mon
actively
NPC
trying
voice.
to avoid the yeah.
The Mon NPC voice.
Okay, I think I've got some.
You can do that.
Yes. Now I'm thinking of what he's going to say. Yes. I think he will say, Cassandra, now that Father has disappeared, or so I've heard from the villagers, there may be a space in this, and he sort of waves his hand demeaningly in this area for a new rule, a new spiritual leader. What say you to a council of mages leading this island? With you and I at the top.
Who's actually playing Cassandra in this?
Me? I assume?
Yeah, Egg maybe.
So
Yeah.
I think it
what's
sounds
he
like an
proposing?
egg thing.
Is he proposing? What is he proposing? What's he saying?
Basically, he's proposing that now that Father is gone from the island, it needs a new spiritual leader, and he proposes that a council of mages with him and Cassandra as the as the council of mages take the place of Father as the island's spiritual leader.
I feel like we'd need some more mages to sell it to the villagers, and we need to prove to them that we are worthwhile. I've tried to do such, but they've not given me the opportunity. Perhaps you and I could agree on some sort of pretend defeat of your little army that you've got out there at our hands.
All right, I will reserve my statement for the end of the discussion, as is custom. Jack, who are you in this discussion? I'm very interested to see who you come up with in this context.
Frantically.
Right. Shit.
Yeah, like
okay,
you
hang
can
on.
just go apeshit at this point. Then do whatever you want.
We put you in rather a spot here, buddy. Sorry.
What if in the backdrop there's just a very sort of low kind of draconic growl from somewhere in the tower, but it's not entirely clear
sense.
where it came from or what it was.
Yeah, what's going on?
Right.
You know there's something.
There's something there.
Sure.
Cassandra doesn't have that much power of her own. She steals it. That's her thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Yes, then
Cool beans.
I'm going to end with the statement from Domani saying, "Yes, that's an excellent idea. I'll return to my forces, and I'll make sure that when we march, the army will be defeated." And he makes quotation marks with his hands. At your hands, Cassandra.
Our hands, surely.
Yes, but now here comes the next part. When you attack the army, I will betray them, and I'll join your side. And then we can chase the monster army away from this town. For real. And then the island will be ours, and the monsters will be gone.
Yes, this is quite agreeable. That was your statement, so I don't know why I was responding to it.
No, that's fine.
Good.
Okay, cool.
Quality discussion.
Yes.
Egg, it's your turn.
Cards. We've generated a 2. Have we done that before?
Good question. I have a paint document open because I kept forgetting which ones we'd already done.
Okay.
So number 2 is someone new arrives. Who? Why are they in distress? Or someone leaves the community. Who? What are they looking for?
I mean, technically, what's his face? The mage. Domani, that's his name.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Just
2
left.
could, like the former, could essentially just be the beginning of that. But I like the idea that Dormani is somehow in distress. It might explain his sort of turncoat.
Sure, it could be a power hungry bastard. That was the impression I got from him.
That's a
anyway.
kind of distress.
Yeah.
Some moral distress, shall we say?
Mm.
So someone new arrives. Why are they in distress? And the other one was
Someone leaves the community. What are they looking for?
someone leaves the community. What are they looking for? Can I just have completely unrelated to our ongoing plot here of monsters and stuff? If it's even possible,
yeah.
maybe with the use of a boat. I assume we've got some of those knocking around now. There's tide nights and stuff. Some artificer.
I think the Tide Knight's definitely a boat.
I found a Tide Knight this guy could probably talk a Tide Knight into taking him out to investigate all this stuff. He strikes out to go investigate the old machinery and the salt flats.
All right.
What's to be had there? Especially, we might need a new source of food. So if there's some way we can get food out of this, he wants to know.
Well, mine for food, of course. Okay, are you doing that project, Mon, or shall I? Is that a project, or is it just a someone leaves the community thing?
I guess it could be a project of him. I don't know, fixing up.
Oh well,
old
he's
machinery.
leaving the community, so at the very least,
Yeah,
he's out of the
leaving
community for the moment.
to go investigate things, maybe for 2 weeks.
Do you want to draw that, or shall I?
Sure, I'll draw it. Just
Okay.
give me a second, yeah.
Okay. Clocks check if any clocks are still there. Do we have any clocks? How the fuck are we out of clock?
This keeps happening.
I don't know, actually.
That seems bad.
Okay, so I need to draw
there-
a boat, yeah?
A clock for Cassandra and Dormani's plot. I feel like there should be.
Yeah,
week, maybe.
So, Egg said over here that she wants to, like an artificer, wants to go and investigate these mining equipments,
right.
the broken ones.
Cool. I'll move this little boat with this little artificer. To
Oh
that.
shit, that's a really nice boat in very little time. Well done.
And I will move it to that.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Dope.
Zoom, zoom. There we go.
Very impressive.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Okay, so that's that. Clock's tick. What's your project or discussion or not? Discover something new.
Is it me? Oh god.
Yes. Or
Well-
is the artificer thing also the project?
Yeah, I guess it is also a project. Let's say 2 weeks for him to see what's out here, and then he's going to report back.
Ah,
He's
cool.
he's one of the
scouting.
educated men. He feels like a debt to the
Yeah.
community now. So
All right. We should probably give him a name so there's more named characters in this.
he can be Monty.
Monty. All right.
Monty's a good name. I do like the name Monty.
It is a good name, isn't it?
It's a pretty good name.
All right. Cool beans.
Okay, so that was Egg's turn, and it's back round to me, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Playing card generator. Generate me a playing card. Ace, Joker, Joker, Queen, which I think we've already had.
Yeah.
We have. 10? I don't think we've had 10.
I don't think so.
We've
No, I
not.
don't think so either.
You discover a cache of supplies or resources. Add a new abundance. Or
Hell yeah.
a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start
Oh.
a project that will alleviate that scarcity. So our scarcities right now are like being able to safely travel. being
I thought
able
the
to.
Tide Knights were doing something about that, but I didn't make it into a project, so that's on me. Or
That's
else.
a good point. Well, maybe that's what
They have
the
only just
project
got
is.
here. Yeah, project is they actually mobilise.
I don't. That's not a project to address a scarcity, though.
It is. It's addressing the
Well,
lack
yeah,
of
it's
safety.
Oh,
it
safe
addresses
travel.
the scarcity
Yeah.
of safe travel. Yeah,
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think that will work.
Yeah, okay. So maybe it's like Tide Night patrols or something.
Yeah.
Um,
They go out and kill a few sea monsters, and now we've got food. Now we're gonna eat some sea monsters. Hell yeah!
I'm just gonna
King of all sashimi.
big sashimi. There we are. I've just added a little Tide Night ship that is very clearly just riffing on the one that Mon just drew, but boats are hard.
Boats are
that's
hard.
alright.
That's clearly just the design of boats in these time periods.
There we are. It's an extremely tall boat.
Okay, cool.
I mean, a tall ship is a thing, you know. I've seen some.
Yeah, there are long boats and there are tall boats. Right.
A tall
that's gonna
ship
be
is a genuine actual thing, just so you know.
That's going to be a 4-step clock because it's like mapping out the new territory. It's working out monster migration routes and stuff like that.
Yep.
Alright.
And it immediately
sashimi.
ticks because some of the educated people have already written research papers about it.
Oh, very nice.
So, yeah, that guy with the graph, he
Oh, yeah.
shows some more graphs and nods sagely, and they're like, yes.
We could do with a man like you in our new research and development department.
And he becomes the swordfish. No,
No, if the swordfish is not 300 years old.
he's a
I'm
very
sure
old
that's a
husband.
rumor spread by the recruits, but no.
I just sort of assume that he's Tide Knight Cave Johnson. Right.
He is
so
Tide Knight Cave Johnson / Saxton Hale /
Yeah.
Chuck Norris kind of reputation.
anything
anyway.
along those kind of mimetic badass
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
kind of like.
He's been a
All right,
Tide Knight for
so-
40 years and he's only missing a single finger. Sorry, carry on.
All right, so
I do not want to meet the thing that took that finger off him.
yeah, I mean, fuck.
I mean, he's probably got it
Um,
mounted in his office.
What, the finger?
And the thing that took it. Sure, why
Oh,
not?
right.
Both.
God,
The,
that's such a look, isn't it? Like sitting there, missing one finger, and having the finger mounted under like a glass dome.
Or it's in like a jar or something weird like
Yeah,
that.
God.
The project that I'm starting is a small sort of group of the educated men are
And women. And others.
making and agender folks and bigender folks.
Educated people.
Yeah, it's actually mostly bigender folks, just through sheer sort of probability. And they're going on a quest to the sinkhole.
Oh.
And then, because it didn't take them very long to go to the sinkhole, they're going to sort of winch themselves in.
Good luck.
Okay, cool beans. Actually, no. Why am I drawing this guy with a like a fur cloak? It's summer, for God's sake.
Maybe it's I was trying to think of maybe it's camel fur.
It's not how.
Yes.
There we are, and there's a downward arrow, so everyone knows where they're going.
That's good.
Nice.
Okay, that's my turn. Mon, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. I am going to start a project.
Go draw a card
and
first.
Yeah, you need
Oh,
to
yes.
draw a card first.
God,
Here.
I keep forgetting that. Have we done the
Yes.
5? Yes.
Yes.
Have we done the 9?
Yes.
Yes.
What about?
You can just
the-
roll a d3 at
the
this
jack.
stage if you prefer. Okay, right. Yes, we've not done a jack yet. Predators and bad omens are afoot. You are careless and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Oh, dear.
We still haven't done the Cassandra.
Maybe
army.
that's how that resolves.
God.
Or predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Does not reduce or do not reduce project dice this week.
What was the first one again?
Someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who?
Right.
You are careless specifically is the prompt for that, which I quite like.
What if? What if Domani just gets caught?
I mean, that is pretty good. Like, his whole sort of, who does he get caught by?
Is it us or is it them?
Good question, actually. What if he just gets caught by like Captain Scarfin, who just like doesn't really give a shit and just squashes him?
Why is he just is the tiefling halfling size, or is Scarvin just really big?
Scarvin's a big dude, from what I recall.
He's a
Scarvin is
largish fella.
Scarvin is a bee, no,
He's
not
a bee. Scarvin is a bee.
There he is.
He's a bee. God.
Dear.
Actually,
It's probably a good thing
you know
we've only
what?
got 2 turns left.
You know what? That is exactly what happens. Domani isn't the one who goes missing. Scarvin's the one who goes missing because he gets turned into a bee by Domani because Domani got caught by him. That's what happens.
I like it.
Yes. Domani God, yeah, the red bee. Oh my god. Yes. So yeah, Captain Scarvin is I'm going to erase his little figure here and I'm gonna draw a little bee. Whoop. 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 There's a little bee. That's him now. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Captain Scarvin, the burliest, greatest warrior in this whole huntsman ensemble, fails his fortitude save.
I think it's a will save actually for Baleful Polymorph.
Oh yeah, that's true. He saves his will save, and he gets turned into a bee. I'm honestly like important figures in this community being turned into small animals is starting to become a theme.
This is PATHCO canon now as well.
Yes, exactly. Okay, yes. So Scarvin is a bee. What's next? I think I will make a project.
Can you make the Cassandra fake project?
Yes, I will make.
Needs to go ahead.
I don't know how long I've been on mute for, but clocks tick first. Clocks finish.
Right.
Ah, yes, clocks. Yes.
So the artificer finishes.
Yes. Have you ticked the clocks, Jack?
Yes.
Ah, good. All of them?
No.
Yes, believe so.
No, you didn't tick mine.
Okay.
There are only 3 projects on the map at the moment, right?
Yeah, true. Okay, cool. Yes, then indeed.
No, the artificer one finishes, so I cleared the ticks on that.
Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention at all. I don't know what he finds. I'll think about that.
Does he just fix it? Does it just turn out to be like some jam in one of the mechanism or something like that?
Yes. It could be. I didn't think this far ahead. I'm very tired.
Okay, I think if this takes 2 weeks, what about that?
What, the fake
or
fight?
maybe 3. For the project, for Cassandra and Domani's project.
I mean, I feel like it would have been a 1 week thing because it would be like a big showy display.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, sure.
But then again, you said that we were going to draw them out for real, so that would take longer. So 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, there we
then?
go. I'm gonna make it a 2-week thing.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Week 1's the fireworks. Week 2 is the real work.
Yes. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Egg, it's your turn.
All right. What cards do we actually have left to generate?
We have the 7 and the king.
Ooh.
I guess I'll just keep clicking until I get one of them. Come on, come on, king. There we go.
King. Summer is fleeting. Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week.
Okay, well, we have 2 cards, but I guess we can take 2 actions.
Yes. So I guess we get rid of the 7.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just the 10, and then we finish up summer, or king, and then we finish up summer.
Yeah.
Right.
So take 2 actions this week.
Actions as in discussions and...
Discover something new, discussion, or start a project.
I guess we discussed something new would have been over at the mine.
Yeah, I can do.
What's he discovered down there?
Hundreds of bees.
No.
Well, Scarven's lost brothers.
What would be in a mine other than just like regular ass minerals?
Buried knowledge.
Buried knowledge.
Horrible eldritch monsters.
That's a good point. Maybe you dug too deep.
Could I say something weird like the pump just pumps water out of caves that are down there, and now we can have access to like eel pools or something, so we can.
Oh, I like
get food.
Eel
like
pool
that.
sounds good.
That sounds good. Wow, that means that like this is like a big cave system as well.
Full of
like-
eels. So
Oh,
many
I
eels
like
are
that.
involved.
I like the idea of God. What if like you remember that there was that big like in PATHCO present? There's on the Talon a huge like super prison, like fantasy super prison, right? The place that
Yeah.
Vlad was sent.
Oh,
What if
yeah.
that's in the caves?
That
What
sounds
if it's
cool.
a cave
I like that.
prison?
That sounds pretty good.
That's where they used to get the eels from. And now they
Yeah.
put the bad guys in there. So maybe they like the slang name for prisoner isn't eel.
Oh God, yeah, that's so good.
Okay, so I've added a little cave with some eel pools in it. Just for the record, that's what that is.
Okay, sure.
Where is that?
It's just next to the pump thing.
I
To the
see.
left.
What if that's connected to the sea cave up there as well?
It might do. Maybe that's where the eels come from.
Yeah.
That's a big old
Yeah,
cave, man.
indeed. Wow,
But it
it's all
turns to be
coming.
that
It's all
probably
coming
does.
together.
All right. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Insert Kronk gif.
So it's
Yeah,
all coming together.
I love that. I love that GIF. It's so
It's,
good.
it's a really good movie.
I'm gonna equal out the. Or no, I feel like there should be a project to try and harvest those eels and stuff.
Yeah,
first.
sure. That could be
Oh my
my next action then, because there's 2 actions,
Um,
isn't there?
A mysterious
harvesting
stranger
begins.
arrives on a skateboard.
Yeah, through a strange portal.
Yes.
Fucking hell. What's
Tony
the
Hawk's
other?
eel farm.
I feel like the project should be build like a fishing, little fishing
Build a fishing.
outpost settlement thingy. Because it's a bit of a distance.
Oh,
man.
at the pump and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Let's
enough.
make that a
How many
three-weeker.
tick?
3-weeker. If Mom
Okay,
wants to
fair
do a
enough.
better little like hut being constructed.
Oh, okay.
Where? What should I draw?
No, never mind.
Where?
What Jack's doing it.
Sorry.
Oh, all right. No, that's
I
fine.
apologise. Your hut
I
is
was
perfectly
drawing. I was
adequate.
drawing Monty the Artificer in my
Oh,
Photoshop
nice.
document.
I hope he was like a real nerd.
Yes.
He's a pretty cool nerd though. Gotta give it to him.
I don't have to give Monty anything, and I resent the implication.
Wow.
Yeah, he just found
Fuck
his
you,
eels.
Monty.
This could,
That's
this
a
could
bit
fix.
uncalled for.
This could fix the scarcity of food.
It's the ongoing tale of Philo hating random PATHCO NPCs.
For no
It
clear
is.
reason.
Yeah, it is just a reoccurring tale, isn't it? Incredible.
Tale told us time.
Okay, so what was it? Three weeks for the fishing colony thing?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking anyway.
Great, love it. That's actually summer finished,
Yeah.
All right.
which I think is probably a decent place to call it. You know, I quite like
is.
this. I think we've probably got one more session in it. Winter's kind of weird with the quiet year. It can end immediately.
Oh yeah.
So-
When we played it, it went on for like almost the whole thing though, didn't it?
Yeah, but like I think Friends at the Table have a version where it ended in like week 3. So you know, it's on average, I think you're likely to get like a third of a month or something. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how it
yeah.
works
All
out.
right.
Averages are wild.
Okay. So
All right, should we do the outros then? Thanks
sure,
for
yeah.
PATHCO and fuck. All right, you can end the stream.
Okay. Goodbye, stream.
It's our outro. Bye, stream.
Bye.